Do these 3 exercises daily to reverse aging men over 60. Imagine this. 30 days from now you pop up from a chair without thinking about your knees. Your shoulders sit back naturally. You walk into a room feeling steady, clear, strong. What if feeling younger was not about hours in the gym, but about 3 simple moves you do in a few minutes most days, right in your living room? Stay with me for the next few minutes, because I am going to show you 3 daily exercises that help men over 60 reclaim strength, balance, and energy in a safe, smart, and sustainable way. Here is the hard truth most of us were never told. After 60, we can lose strength every single year. Hips get stiff. Balance quietly declines. Getting off the floor feels like an event. Golf swing tightens. Even your posture can shave inches off your height and confidence. And the worst part, when you slow down because you feel stiff or unsteady, that slowdown speeds up aging. It is a loop. Move less, lose more. But there is a better loop. Move with intention, rebuild what matters most, and your body starts helping you again. You do not need complicated routines or heavy weights. The aha is this. If you train 3 things in the right order every day, even for a few minutes, you send a powerful message to your brain and your muscles. I am using my legs and hips to stand and carry me. I am opening my chest and pulling my shoulders back. I am steady on my feet when the world wobbles. Those signals are like flipping on the lights in a room that went dim. We are going to do a strong stand pattern for your legs and heart, a posture pull to reset your shoulders and back, and a balance finisher that trains your nervous system and protects you from falls. No gym required. Just a sturdy chair, a light resistance band or a towel, and a bit of wall or countertop for support. Before we move, a quick safety note for my men. Listen to your body. Nothing should feel sharp, electric, or alarming. You should be able to breathe and talk during every rep. If you feel chest pressure, dizziness, unusual shortness of breath, or a sudden headache, stop. If you have a joint replacement, heart or blood pressure concerns, or you have been told to avoid certain movements, check with your healthcare provider or physical therapist. Work in a range that feels comfortable and steady. We are training for life, not for someone else's highlight reel. Let us get you set up. Stand tall with your feet under your hips and shake out your shoulders. Take 1 slow inhale through your nose and a longer exhale through your mouth. Feel your ribs soften and your shoulders drop. Again. Inhale. Longer exhale. Good. That is the breath pattern you will use on every effort. Exhale on the work, and let the inhale happen on the reset. This simple breath protects your blood pressure and helps your core do its job without straining your neck and back. Exercise 1. The power stand. This is the single most important daily movement for men over 60. If you only did one thing, this would be it. Find a sturdy chair that does not roll. Sit tall at the front of the seat with your feet flat and slightly wider than your hips. Scoot your chest forward so your nose is a bit over your toes. Plant your heels. Now press the floor away, exhale, and stand up tall without using your hands if you can. At the top, squeeze your glutes gently, reach your crown to the ceiling, and feel your ribs stacked over your hips. Then sit back slowly like you are aiming your hips for the same spot on the chair. Touch, but do not collapse. That slow sit trains your control and protects your knees. We are going to do 8 slow representatives together. Stand up, exhale. Sit back down with control, inhale. That is 1. Take your time. 2. Think heels and hips. If your knees talk to you, widen your stance a little and let your hips go back more. 3. If you need support, lightly touch the chair arms or place your hands on your thighs for a gentle assist. 4. Breathe out on the way up. 5. If you feel wobbly, place the chair near a countertop so you can steady yourself. 6. Think tall at the top. 7. And 8. Shake out your legs. Here is why this matters. Strong legs are your independence. They help your heart, your blood sugar, your balance, and your confidence. The sit-to-stand pattern lights up the biggest muscles you own, pumps blood, and keeps your hips and knees honest. Done daily, it is a quiet force against the usual decline. If chair height is too low, add a cushion to raise the seat a bit. If it is too easy, slow the lowering to 3 seconds or hold a water bottle at your chest. If you are feeling good after a week or two, try a power pop. Same motion, but stand a little quicker with a clean exhale, then sit slowly. That gentle hint of speed helps you keep your fast twitch fibers, the ones that help you catch yourself if you trip. Do not jump. Just a quick stand, slow sit. Common mistakes to avoid. Knees collapsing inward. Fix it by pressing your knees gently toward your pinky toes. Shoulders rounding forward. Fix it by aiming your chest forward and tall. Holding your breath. Fix it by whispering your exhale. Remember, exhale on effort. Exercise 2. The posture pull. This one is your armor for your neck, shoulders, and back. It is the antidote to hours spent sitting, driving, or looking down at a phone. Anchor a light resistance band to a doorknob or a sturdy post at the level of your chest. If you do not have a band, grab a towel, loop it around a banister or hold both ends and perform a self-resistance row by pulling the towel ends apart while you move your elbows back. Stand tall with soft knees. Reach your arms forward to grab the band. Ribs down, chest open, long neck. Now glide your shoulder blades back and down first, then pull your elbows toward your ribs, like you are trying to put your elbow tips into your back pockets. Pause for a count while you feel that gentle squeeze between your shoulder blades. Slowly reach forward and let the shoulder blades slide apart. That slow reach is just as important as the pull. Exhale on the pull, inhale on the reach. Keep your neck relaxed. Eyes level. Let us do 10 smooth representatives, pull and pause. 1. Reach forward with control. 2. Think chest proud, not flared. 3. If your lower back arches, soften your ribs down. 4. If you feel it in your neck, lower your shoulders and lighten your grip. 5. Nice and smooth. 6. Keep breathing. 7. Elbows back, not up. 8. Slow reach. 9. And 10. Shake out. Why this matters? As we age, the world pulls us forward. The posture pull invites you back. It opens your chest, strengthens the muscles that hold your shoulder blades in the right place, and gives your neck a break. Men often carry tension in the traps. This move tells those muscles to calm down and lets the powerful mid-back muscles take over. Better posture is not just looks. It is easier breathing, better shoulder mechanics, fewer aches, and more confidence. If you have a history of shoulder pain, keep the elbows close to your sides and stay in a pain-free range. Think small, smooth pulls. If using a towel, hold it at shoulder width, pull it apart gently to create tension, and row your elbows back while keeping the towel level. If you feel any pinch in the front of the shoulder, lower the angle to your stomach level and try again, or step closer to reduce tension. Exercise 3. The balance ladder. This trains your ankles, hips, eyes, and inner ear to work together. It lowers fall risk and raises your confidence. You will need a clear wall or countertop for light support. Stand tall with your fingertips near the wall. Shift your weight to your left foot. Gently lift your right knee to hip height or as high as comfortable. Pause and feel your standing foot grip the floor with your big toe, little toe, and heel. Now step forward and place your right foot in front of your left like you are walking on a narrow line, heel touching toe. Shift your weight, lift the left knee, step forward, heel to toe. This is a slow, deliberate walk, 10 to 20 steps, focusing on control and breathing. Look straight ahead, not down. After your heel to toe walk, turn around and do 10 slow calf raises with both feet. Rise up as high as you can, pause, and lower with control. If that feels easy, try the calf raises with one foot at a time while lightly touching the wall for balance. Finish the ladder with an eyes still balance test. Stand on one foot near the wall. Soften your standing knee. Stare at a spot on the wall and breathe slowly. Count to 10. Switch feet. If that feels steady, try turning your head slowly left and right while you balance. Keep your breath calm. Only do the head turns if you feel steady and you have support within reach. Why this matters? Balance is a skill that fades if we ignore it and improves when we practice it. Your ankles become more responsive. Your hips learn to take the lead. Your brain trusts your body again. This is not about circus tricks. It is about walking on uneven ground, stepping off a curb, getting out of the shower with confidence. balance training daily is one of the most powerful habits for aging well. Let us put it all together in a short daily routine you can repeat. Start with 2 slow breaths to settle. Do 1 round of 8 sit to stands. Then 10 posture pulls. Then the balance ladder. Heel to toe walk for 10 to 20 steps, calf raises for 10 to 15, and a 10 count single leg balance on each side. Rest as needed. Repeat that circuit 2 to 3 times depending on how you feel today. The whole thing can take as little as 6 minutes. If you have more time and energy, take it to 10 or 12 minutes with a 3rd slow round. If you have less time today, 1 quality round still counts. Little and often beats big and never. I want you to feel how quickly this adds up, so here is a 1-week plan. On day 1, do just 1 round at a calm pace. On day 2, add a 2nd round. Day 3, stay with 2 rounds and slow down the lowering part of the sit to stand. Day 4, add 1 more rep to each exercise. Day 5, take it easy with 1 round and a gentle walk. Day 6, try the power pop on your sit to stand for the first 2 representatives only. Day 7, simply show up and do what feels right. Consistency is the magic here, not perfection. A few smart checkpoints to measure progress. First, how many sit to stands can you do in 30 seconds with good form and relaxed breathing? Write it down. Next, how long can you balance on 1 leg while lightly touching the wall for safety? Finally, notice your walking pace. Can you walk to the mailbox a little quicker without feeling winded? These are real-world markers that improve with practice. Celebrate small wins. When you see them, your brain gets hungry for more. Let us talk comfort and safety tricks. If your knees feel cranky on sit to stands, think hips back, shins vertical. You can use a taller chair or add a cushion. If your hips pinch, widen your stance and turn your toes slightly out. If your lower back gets tight, imagine zipping up your front belly gently before you stand. If your shoulders ache on the row, lower the anchor point, bring your elbows closer to your sides, and shorten the range. If balance feels scary, keep your hands near a wall and move slower. No points for speed. Points for control and calm breathing. What about breathing and blood pressure? This is crucial. Exhale on the effort, inhale on the reset. If you catch yourself holding your breath, pretend you are fogging a mirror with a soft HHH sound as you stand or pull. That gentle breath out keeps pressure in check and helps your core turn on without straining. What about old injuries? Work around pain, not through it. Pain is information, not an enemy to defeat. Use a range that feels neutral to good. If something flares, skip that move for the day and do more of what feels fine. If pain persists or you are unsure, get eyes on you from a professional. A small tweak in setup often changes everything. What about gear? A chair, a light band, a towel, and a wall are plenty. If you enjoy gadgets, a pair of light dumbbells can add variety later. Holding a water bottle at your chest during sit to stands is a simple progression that feels solid without being a strain. Here is a quick story to keep you inspired. Mike, 67, retired firefighter, hip tight, shoulders rounded, golf slice getting worse. He started with exactly these 3 moves. Week 1 felt clumsy. He breathed through it. Week 2, stairs were easier. Week 3, his wife noticed he stood taller. Week 4, he texted me that he carried 2 grocery bags up the driveway without stopping for the first time in years. Same man, same joints, but a different daily signal sent to his body. That is what we are after. Your body listens when you speak to it consistently. Let us do 1 more guided round together so you can feel the rhythm. Sit to stand. Nose over toes, heels down, exhale and rise tall. Inhale as you sit back with control. 8 representatives at your pace. Keep your eyes soft and your mouth relaxed. Good. Now your posture pull. Stand tall, ribs down, glide shoulder blades back and down, elbows to ribs, pause, slow reach. 10 representatives, smooth, smooth, smooth. Finally your balance ladder. Heel to toe walk, slow and steady. If you feel wobbly, grow taller, soften your knees, and breathe. Calf raises for 10. Single leg balance for 10 calm counts each side. If the head turns feel solid today, add 2 slow turns. If not, save it for next week. Nice work. Common questions I get from men in their 60s and 70s. How often should I do this? Aim for most days. 5 to 6 days a week is great. Short and consistent beats long and rare. When will I feel a difference? Many men notice something in a week or two. Stairs feel easier. Morning stiffness fades sooner. Balance feels less nervous. Bigger changes often show up around 4 to 8 weeks. What if I already walk or cycle a lot? Keep walking or cycling. Add this routine before or after as your strength and balance insurance. Can I do this with a replaced knee or hip? Often yes, but be gentle and confirm with your surgeon or therapist if you are unsure. Keep the range easy, use more support, and focus on slow control. What if I have high blood pressure? These moves are low strain when you breathe properly. Keep the exhale on effort, avoid breath holding, and stop any move that makes you lightheaded. Here is a little upgrade when you are ready. After your regular sit to stands, try a hinge. Stand tall with your feet under your hips. Soften your knees. Push your hips back like you are closing a car door with your backside while keeping your spine long. You should feel your hamstrings, the back of your legs. Pause, then drive your hips forward and stand tall. Do 5 slow representatives. This teaches your body to use the powerful backside, which protects your back when you pick up a suitcase, a grandchild, or a bag of soil for the garden. If your back ever felt tweaky after yard work, this hinge pattern will be your friend. Only add this once your sit to stand feels solid and pain-free. What about posture during the day? Use a simple reset. Stand up, shake your arms, and imagine someone lifting your collarbone line up an inch. Then gently tuck your chin as if you are holding a small orange under it. 3 slow breaths. You have just given your neck and shoulders a micro vacation. Do this whenever you remember. Nutrition and recovery help your exercises work better. Hydrate. Aim for a glass of water upon waking and another with each meal. Eat enough protein across the day to support your muscles. Many men feel stronger with a palm or two of high-quality protein at meals. Sleep is your repair shop. Wind down with a darker room, cooler temperature, and no heavy meals right before bed. If sleep is a struggle, a short evening walk can help your body settle. Let us revisit those 3 moves with a sharper lens on form so you can feel confident on your own. Sit to stand master cues. Plant your feet and screw them gently into the floor as if you are spreading the floor apart. Nose over toes to start. Exhale and rise. At the top, stand tall without leaning back. On the way down, control your descent. Aim your hips for the back of the chair, not your knees forward. If you hear the chair thump, slow down. If your knees hurt, widen your stance and think hips first. Posture pull master cues. Grow tall from the crown of your head. Think of sliding your shoulder blades into your back pockets before you bend your elbows. Keep your ribs stacked over your hips. Imagine your chest opening like a book, not flaring like a peacock. Exhale on the pull, inhale on the reach. The reach is controlled, not a fling. You should feel effort mid-back, not in your neck. Balance ladder master cues. Soft knees. Tall spine. Big toe, little toe, heel on the ground for tripod stability. Move your head slowly. Keep your eyes on a calm point in front of you. If you wobble, smile and breathe. That wobble is your body learning. Safety first. Keep a hand near the wall so a little wobble never turns into a scare. If you want to make the routine a touch longer on some days, here is a gentle warm-up you can add before the 3 moves. Next, slow look left and right, 5 times each, pain-free. Shoulder rolls backward, 10 times. Ankle circles, 8 each way. Hip circles, slow and small, 8 each way. 2 nose inhales with slow mouth exhales. You are ready. If you are a numbers guy and like structure, here is a 4-week progression idea. Week 1, do 2 rounds most days. Week 2, keep 2 rounds but slow the lowering on your sit to stands and rows to 3 seconds. Week 3, move to 3 rounds on 2 or 3 days, keeping at least 2 easy days. Week 4, add 1 or 2 power pop stands at the start of your sit to stands, and try the head turns during your single leg balance if it feels steady. If any step feels too much, back up 1 day and let your body catch up. Progress is a wave, not a straight line. You might be thinking, can 3 simple moves really make a difference? Yes, because they target what matters most. Legs and hips drive independence. Back and shoulders set posture and breathing. Balance protects everything. And the secret ingredient is the order. Legs first to raise your energy and circulation. Row next to unlock your posture while your core is awake. Balance last to teach your brain to apply all that strength in the real world. It is simple by design so you can stick with it long enough to see the changes you deserve. If you enjoyed this and you want more, make sure you subscribe so you never miss a new video. I post practical routines for men over 60 that respect your body and your time. Tap the bell so you get the next session, where we build a morning mobility flow that pairs perfectly with these 3 exercises. And when you finish this video, watch the next one I linked on gentle hip mobility for golfers and walkers. It will help your hips glide so your sit-to-stands feel even better. Before we wrap, stand tall with me for one last breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Feel your shoulders drop a little. You did something good for your future today. That is not small. That is everything. Now I want to hear from you in the comments. If I make a follow-up, do you want the simple home test that can reveal how young your body moves in under 1 minute, or the 2 tweaks that can triple your balance in 2 weeks? Which one do you want first?